pinch yourself for a moment and really feel it, because something just experienced that sensation. Something was aware of it. And that simple fact leads to one of the strangest questions ever asked. We know exactly what your body is made of. Atoms like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, neurons firing, electrical signals, chemistry happening every second. And yet nowhere in all of that do we ever find the thing that is actually feeling. You point to your head when asked where your mind is, but when scientists look inside the brain with all their instruments, they only find cells and signals, never experience itself. When you look at something red, what's really happening is light of a certain wavelength enters your eyes, triggers electrical activity in the brain, and somehow you experience redness, even though the light isn't red and the neurons aren't red either. This felt quality of experience, what philosophers call qualia, is the heart of the mystery. Science is very good at explaining how the brain processes information, controls behavior, and integrates senses, but it completely fails to explain why any of this feels like something at all. Saying consciousness comes from the brain is not an explanation. It's just pointing at the place where the mystery lives. With machines like cars, we can trace every step from fuel to motion. But with the brain, the chain breaks exactly at the moment experience appears. This is what's known as the hard problem of consciousness. It gets even stranger when you realize that consciousness is private and subjective. No matter how much we know about another brain, we can never know what it feels like from the inside. A bat experiences the world through sonar, and even with perfect scientific knowledge, we can never know what it is like to be that bat. Your brain itself is divided into many specialized regions, processing color, shape, sound, and touch separately. Yet you experience a single unified world, not fragments, and nobody truly knows how the brain binds all of this together. Neurons may fire in synchrony, but timing alone does not explain why there is an experiencer at all. Neurons in your brain and mine may behave similarly, yet our consciousnesses remain completely separate. Things become even more unsettling when you consider split-brain patients, whose hemispheres are disconnected, raising the possibility of more than one consciousness inside a single body. Or think about a teleporter that destroys your body and recreates an exact copy somewhere else with all your memories. From the copious perspective, nothing went wrong. But did you survive, or did you die? There is no experiment that can answer this, which suggests there may not even be a fixed self, only a stream of momentary experiences connected by memory. Easy explanations fail again and again. Consciousness is not just complexity, because many complex systems aren't conscious. It's not just computation, because computers process information without any evidence of experience. Even quantum mechanics doesn't solve the problem. It just makes it more mysterious. Some people say consciousness is an illusion, but that doesn't work either, because illusions are still experiences. Anesthesia shows that consciousness can disappear completely, not into darkness, but into nothing at all, and then return, even though the brain structure remains mostly the same. This suggests consciousness depends on certain patterns of activity, but we still don't know what makes those patterns produce experience. So here's a radical possibility. What if consciousness is fundamental? Not something produced, but something basic, like space, time, or mass. If that's true, then physics won't explain consciousness. Instead, we'll need new laws connecting mind and matter. That would mean the universe isn't just blind matter in motion, but something that can become aware of itself through us. You are made of atoms forged in stars, matter arranged in such a way that it can question its own existence. The universe, looking back at itself, wondering where it came from. We don't know what consciousness really is, and that's not a failure. It's an invitation. It means there is still something profound left to discover. So the real question is not just what consciousness is, but what that answer would say about us and about the universe itself.